We are on page 49. Good. So I think we were when a guy starts talking. Is that where we stopped? You remember? When a guy starts talking?
Before 49, yes.
No, I think we were in 49, bottom of 49. I think we were in 50, but let's just start in the bottom of 49. When a guy starts talking, did you find that part already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who wants to start?
When a guy starts talking about his ex-wife, girlfriend, or ex-wife from the very start, a woman is looking at it from a start point of emotional involvement yet.
Of no emotional involvement yet. What does that mean? No emotional involvement.
When you can separate your ex-girlfriend. Yes.
Can you can overcome? Is that what you're saying?
No recovery. When you aren't ready for a new relationship.
Okay, yeah. When you're talking to a new girl that you just met, are her emotions involved when she's talking to you, when you're talking together? Yes or no?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not really. I mean, maybe a little bit the interest, but if you're talking about something serious, like your ex-wife, does she have her emotions engaged? Yes or no?
No.
No, she doesn't have it. So he's gonna say how you're not supposed to talk about serious stuff in the beginning, okay? Okay. No emotional involvement yet. Continue.
And she listens and learns what it will be like for her to be your next ex. A woman is watching and holding,
Gauging
these things to see if it would be safe for her to lower her defenses and open up to you.
Lower her defenses. What does that mean when he says lower her defenses?
Defensas pequeñas.
No. Lower her defenses. Bajar la guardia. Lower her defenses. Okay? So, and what does gauging mean? Do you remember as well? Measure. A woman is watching and measuring these things to see if it would be safe for her to lower her defenses and open up to you.
Be safe, right?
Huh?
Be safe.
Say what?
Be safe. Ser precavido.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Be safe, yeah. Mm-hmm. Be cautious, that's what you say. Be cautious. Good, and open up to you. Continue.
It also has the effect of giving her the opinion that you are untrustworthy, since you seem to have nothing but bad to say about women in your class. With a woman, you should let her do 80% of the talking. You want to ask questions. Women want to know what a man is certain.
A man is what? Certain, yes.
Interested in who they are. They want to see that you want to know what they are all about. You should be asking her where she grew up and what she liked to do for fun. Find out who she is and what is important to her. You need to keep the conversation light. Stay away from serious subjects. If she presses you talk about serious subjects, especially in the beginning. Always be
Humorous.
always be joking. You want to make her laugh. You want to have a good time. You solve
Your.
your sole purpose with a woman is to make her comfortable, make her laugh, and to get her level of interest to go up. Then you want to quickly get her contact information and leave, which I will explain more about in late section. The only way you get her interest level go up is to be
Humorous.
have fun. So
Show.
show her a good time and keep it positive.
Mhm.
Always
Maintain.
eye contact. Keep your focus on her. When you are on a
Date.
date, don't be checking out other women. The waiters or whoever else is around when you do that.
In the restaurant, all the time the men are saying or are watching the waitress. His girlfriend is alone next to him.
It's kind of bad because that's like an upscale restaurant. That's where you take your date and make her feel special.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Forget about the restaurant.
Yeah.
Nightclubs.
Oh, nightclubs are even worse. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the waitresses that we have, they always wear like a kind of bikini or the dress they have. It's more interesting for customers.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Definitely is not a good time, not a good place to get a date.
Yes.
Yeah, to take your date, unless you want her to say, you know what, you better watch, otherwise that girl's gonna get it.
It's a
Okay.
challenge, no?
It's a challenge. There you go. Yeah, that's another thing. I think this guy talks to it about it every once in a while, but maybe he mentions it. But jealousy is a very powerful tool to refuel a relationship. Okay, it's just that using it sometimes it can be dangerous because you can be manipulating people. Jealousy is a very powerful tool. But yeah,
Teacher, where is your sole purpose? It's on the top.
where it says
Your
Sole purpose.
your sole purpose,
sole purpose.
your only purpose. Okay, your only purpose, soul only. Your sole purpose with a woman is to make her comfortable, make her laugh. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Tu solo propósito, so I almost saying like that. Okay. Okay, good. Continue. The only way is to be humorous, have fun, show her a good time, and keep it positive. Always maintain eye contact. Continue.
You make her think that you are a pig. Use another hungry guy that's out to get laid. So your complete attention and your focus should be 100%, 100%, and her having a good time.
And her having a good time.
You need to raise her comfort level and at the same time find out everything there is to know about her. You have to show her that you want to know everything about her. Listen to what she says. You will be tested. She wants to know that you are listening to her. This is an important point with women. Whether you first meet her, you are on a date of, or you are in a long-term relationship. Women tend to remember every detail while these details tend to escape. Man, it's important to listen to what she is telling you. She wants to know that these things are important to you. You better at least remember the gist.
The gist.
The gist.
What's gist? You remember again? What that means?
Gist.
The main idea.
The main idea
Mm-hmm.
of the conversation, or there's going to be held to pay.
Going to be held to pay. What does that mean again? You remember?
Going to be.
Or you're gonna me la vas o la vas a pagar. You're gonna pay for it. Okay, really hard. Okay.
By listening to what she says, you are not only raising her interest level, but you are also raising her level of
Trust.
trust in you,
Okay.
getting back to.
Okay, stop for a second. All right, good. So that's another really important point to remember, okay? When you're talking to a girl, this just doesn't relate to the girl in general, okay? But also in business. We're talking to someone, okay? You're giving the undivided attention to that person. That person seems to value it very often. Let me ask you a question, class. In the real world, do you normally give your undivided attention to a person, or does a person give their undivided attention to somebody else? Normally, yes or no?
No.
Half of the time is the phone, the other half is maybe talking,
Yeah.
okay? So whenever you meet a person that focuses your entire attention on you, it's something completely different, okay?
It's, I think it's like not a lot of people, but it's some people. I saw those people in the restaurant, but it's some people.
Yeah. Anyone had any experiences where you give your attention to someone, they're like, okay, you get kind of a response, and then you give your entire undivided attention to someone, and it's like, the person's like boom, 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 talking to you. Yes? No? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Few times.
Yeah. That's what happens. That's happened to me in general. Actually, when you're working with customer service, it helps a lot too. It makes a whole difference. Okay, small difference that makes a difference. It's that giving your entire attention to a person, because a person usually is used to like, okay, yeah, what do you want? Boom, I'll do it for you. Okay. But when you're like, hey man, blah 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 blah, you're talking, you're giving your attention completely to the person. They're like, okay, yeah, this person really cares for me. Okay, I'm gonna refer him to another customer. I'm gonna refer another person to them. Okay, that's one of the things for you to have in mind. Be good. So the next topic is women fall in love a lot slower than men. Women fall in love a lot slower than men. Continue, Jose.
Getting back to what I say earlier, when a guy meets a woman, he can instantly have a really high level of interest in her. Women take a lot longer to fall in love. They need to trust the guy before she will open herself up to even the possibility or committing her emotions.
Okay, what's committing? Do you remember that?
No.
Committing means that you're promising, you're dedicating something to someone, okay? I am committed to making this class fun. Okay, that means I'm making a promise to myself, or I'm making a promise that I'm going to make the class fun.
But in this case, you should say positive community. Something like you say, I
Not
will mind.
it's possibility or committing.
or
Yeah.
right.
To what? Say it one more time.
In this case, possibility of community.
Committing.
Community is like when you say, I will might do that.
I will what?
I will might.
I might.
Yeah, might.
I might do it, yes.
I might.
The possibility is saying whether there's a chance of something happening. Okay. Possibility of her committing, the possibility of her dedicating her emotions to you. Yeah. Continue.
A man is basically ready to make love at the drop of a hat, and his emotions are instantly engaged.
Okay, a drop of a hat. Do you remember what that was? It says at the drop of the hat means in an instant, any time, without putting that much effort. They're already willing to do it. Okay. For a woman.
For women, it is the whole experience of the day.
Uh-huh.
It's the experience of the courtship that turns a woman on emotionally. Part of that experience is the anticipation, the wondering of where she stands, of what's going to happen next, or when you are going to go. Some women will say they don't like these things, but I have found continuously that these things do have a positive effect on their level of interest.
Okay, stop for a second. So he's saying these things do have a positive effect on their level of interest. What things are he talking about? Or is he talking about?
The promise.
The what?
Their emotions.
The promise that he say to her.
The promise that he says to her?
Yeah.
Not quite. The emotions have positive effect. Her level of interest. We're talking about her emotions, okay? These things, though, what are these things? What is he talking about? These things.
The experiences,
The anticipation, the wondering, the what's going to happen next, the when is he going to call, okay? These things. That's what they mean by these things, okay? Very good. Continue.
if they are starting to wonder about you, it is also engaging their emotional input. Most women can't involve
Themselves.
themselves in an intimate relationship until their emotions are engaged, which is the exact opposite of men. Because it is an important point to stress, I am going to say it again. Women fall in love slower than men fell in love. The whole experience for her involves how you ask her out when you call her on the phone, as well as the anticipation of what is going to happen on a date. It is where you go on a date, how you handle yourself, how you handle the others around you, and how you handle her consciously or unconsciously.
Consciously or unconsciously? What's the difference between conscious and unconscious? So they're opposites. Unconscious, that means that you're not conscious. Conscious means that you're conscious. Yeah. So remember, class, whenever you see a word on, this on that follows the word means it's the opposite of what the word means, okay? That's one of the best ways for you to remember, okay? There's several we call them prefixes. There are several prefixes that occur in the English language all the time, that once you memorize them, even if you don't know exactly what the word means, you at least know that it's the opposite of what the word is, okay? Or you know exactly what it's trying to do. Like, for instance, recharge, that means that you're charging again. See? I'm not going to go into detail with these, okay? But that will be a good next step for you, okay? If you want to improve your vocabulary without having to learn words more, okay? You say uncomfortable means that I'm not comfortable, okay? Means do something again. Un means the opposite or not, okay? Not or the opposite. The opposite of the real meaning, okay? So that's two things that would help you out. I'm gonna keep pointing these out so you're able to use them. I'm not gonna evaluate you based on that, but that's something really good for you so you're able to build your vocabulary in the future, okay? Continue.
Men and women both keep score when they meet someone, are dating someone, or are with someone they are interested in. It is not an actual scoring system, but they do keep track of the things the other person does to either raise or lower their level of interest. Let me give you an idea of how men and women differ in their thoughts on a simple date.
Sample date.
Women have their own rating system that is totally separate from guys. Men thinks, okay, I bought her flowers, that's worth a point. I took her out to a nice dinner, there is another point. I took her dancing afterward, that has to be worth another point. See how this all adds up so quickly in a guy's mind?
Come in, please. The same date?
Sorry, teacher.
No
The
worries, dude.
same date from a woman's point of view is going to go something more like this. He took me out on a date. He was attentive to me. That's worth a point. He didn't check out that beautiful waitress. Even when she was short
Sort?
of
Flirty.
flirty
Yeah.
with him. There is a big point.
Okay, sort of flirty. Sort means kind of, okay? Kind, sort of, kind of. Kind of flirty. You know what flirting means? Coquetear, flirting, okay? Flirty, sort of flirty. She was kind of, estaba como que coqueteando conmigo. Sort of flirty with him, okay?
Okay. The point. He referred back to something early in the conversation. That means he was actually interested to what I say,
Listening to what I said.
or listening what I say. I give him 2 points of that one.
For that one.
For that one, I felt so relaxed and comfortable with him. He even made me laugh. That's another 2 points in my book. I actually feel as though I could trust him more. Now that I'm getting to know him, he is definitely doing the right things to raise my interest level.
To raise my interest level. That's good. So you see the difference? We went over this part yesterday, by the way. You're not, yeah.
About the women and cats.
Yeah.
And men's dogs.
Men are like dogs, women are like cats. Okay. Yeah. Good. So yeah, I was doing this little part just so we can summarize the main idea of what we're doing. Okay. Let's see. So for right now, see the difference in how men and women operate. A guy's like, okay, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. Okay, then this should be the output. Now women are like, okay, he did this, maybe that doesn't have value. He did this, okay, that helps. He did this, oh, that's 2, okay? It has a little bit more value. So a woman's scale and a man's scale is a little bit different, okay? So let's jump to after, let's go to page 56, okay?
56.
Page 56, knocking out the competition. Page 56, knocking out the competition.
56.
It's to be before page 56. Before where it says 56, there's a title says knocking out the competition.
Can you show me?
Yeah. Knocking out the competition. Are we all on the same page? Yeah.
Yes.
Luis, can you continue? Knocking out the competition.
Yes. The place in my life where I'm at now. One of the great things I've learned is that if you can get a grasp
Grasp means get a hold, get a grasp, get a hold.
grasp
Hmm?
on being a 3% man, you literally have no competition. Once you understand these principles, you can talk to the another guys. Watch now your friends are with other women and fully comprehend for yourself that only 3 out of 100 guys understand women. For a guy that is single and looking, it becomes to be realization that I don't have much competition at all.
Okay, what's realization? Do you remember?
Realization.
Yeah.
Realización.
Yeah. You find out. Okay, it becomes find out. You have much competition at all. Okay, continue.
It is amazing to know that a woman went out and met 10 or 11 other guys.
10 to
over-
12.
Or 10 to 12 other guys over the weekend. And 90% of
99%.
99% of them call her the next day. You have waiting a couple days to call her. You are the one that stands out to her as being completely different. You are the other that is going to get
The
the
one
date.
that is going to.
You are the one that is going to get the date with her. These other guys will never get. These other guys will never get to her front door.
Okay, stop for a second. Okay, guys, have you ever been to a club? Okay, and just like really just observe the people. Ever been to a club and just observe people? And you're like, okay, who is? Okay, what are these guys doing? Because you see a lot of guys right in the club.
Yeah.
How many of you see guys with just a drink in their chest and just watch you like this? And how often do you see it?
A lot.
Almost all of them. That's it. So that's what this guy's saying. Only 3% of the guys are actually out there having fun. You don't have much competition. Based on what he says, okay. I'm not saying he's right, or he's wrong. I'm just giving you real life examples and how they're related to the book, okay? All right, good. Continue. The knowledge.
That knowledge in of itself is very freeing.
Uh-huh.
I love talking with women. I am fascinated by women.
Okay.
I find them.
Stop for a second. In and of itself. In and of itself.
In and of itself.
So you read the knowledge in and of itself. Okay? That's an expression, okay? It's kind of hard to explain that one. In and of itself. That means that knowledge alone, okay? That knowledge alone is very freeing, okay? In and of itself. That one's expression is not used that often, okay? I love talking to women. I'm fascinated by women. Keep going.
I am fascinated by women. I find them to be extremely interesting. It is especially fascinating when you listen to them talk about guys. When they talk about the things guys do, all the needy things they do. I just shake my hand.
Okay, what's a needy?
Needy.
When I'm saying I'm a needy person. Yeah, necesitado. Yes, I need your attention. I'm a needy person. Hey, sweetie, how are you doing today? Would you like to go with me? Do this and that. Yeah, that's being needy, okay? Needy things they do, I just shake my head. Continue.
Then I have to stop and realize, how can I be judgmental? What do you mean
Judgmental, that means that you're judging someone, okay? You're saying, okay, hey man, you're being a very needy guy. Yeah. It's like saying criticón, yeah.
Judgmental, you say?
Huh?
Judgmental.
Judgmental.
Judgmental. Okay. I used to be just like that. Years ago, for me, it only serves to reaffirm all these principles, and that alone gives you a higher confidence level.
Okay.
Now when I talk to women, I get the whole truth. I get beyond then standard, because I know how to ask the right questions.
You missed. Hold on. I get beyond the standard. What? I get the whole truth. I get beyond the standard. Wine me, dine me.
I get beyond the standard. Wine me, dine me, and buy me flowers.
Wine me, dine me, and buy me flowers. Okay. So what he's saying, I get beyond the standard. Buy wine for the girl, buy dinner for the girl, and buy her flowers. Okay. That's a way of saying you gotta wine me and dine me.
Wine me,
dine me. Dine me. Wine me and dine me means give me wine and give me dinner. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an expression of a saying. Okay. Yeah, you gotta wine me and dine me, and buy me flowers. Okay. I get beyond.
Get beyond the
partial
truths.
It's truths. Yeah.
Because I know how to ask the right questions, and I feel comfortable and confident in asking them. Women are not going to say, I want a guy that is confident and sure of himself. Women want you already know these things. If you don't already know them, they are not going to want to teach them to you. They are going to move on. They continue to sort through and quality guys until they find one that does not eat.
Okay, they are going to move on and continue to sort through. What's sort through?
Sort.
Sort through. Okay, sort through means to look through the guys. Okay, I got like this guy. No, I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. So you got a line of guys and you're choosing. Okay, I like this one. I don't like this one. I like this one. Okay.
Choose someone.
Yeah,
Choose someone.
yeah. Sort through means buscar entre. Okay, sort through. And qualified guys.
Qualified guys.
Qualified guys meaning test guys and see, okay, are you right for me? And then choose based on that. Okay, and find until they find one that does not. All right, continue. They are.
Until they found that does not eat, they are going to keep looking until they find one of those 3% men.
Okay.
I walk through the mall now and see women checking me out all the time. Years ago, the only time that I would happen was when I was with a girlfriend. It's because of the radar.
Radar.
Because of the confidence that I am putting on there.
Out there.
Is the centeredness.
Yeah. So when you're putting out there,
Putting out there.
that means that you're giving. Okay. So I have this confidence that I'm giving out, como que estoy radiando, that I'm giving out there. Centeredness. Okay. You know when you're centered, okay, you're centered. That means things don't move you. Center means also the middle of something, right? So when you're centered, like say you're centered like this, they try to push you, you don't move that much, okay? So he's talking about a mental centeredness, okay? That things don't really move you, okay? Continue.
They think, wow, what is this guy all about? What does he have? What's going on over there? I want to find out about that. They are drawn to it. If you are not in that center place, they don't even pay any attention to you.
It's interesting, huh? How guys, you see a beautiful girl, like boom. But girls, they don't see a beautiful guy. What they see is guys like carrying himself. She's like, okay. So different, huh? Between guys and girls. All right, we're gonna pause on that for right now. And let's see, what can you tell me about here? Things you do on the first date, according to him, right? And see if you can find the reason why women fall in love slower than men, according to the book, okay? Not according to you, according to the book. Why women fall in love slower than men. Take a few minutes, okay? And then we're going to discuss it.